Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Us FF7 fans is eating good tonight and all week and however long, because man, there were so many announcements at the PlayStation State of Play that I actually want to talk about. There's a lot of good games besides FF7, but for them to end it off like that and give us such a big finale for FF7 fans, I'm hyped. I'm very much hyped for the future of the series. Even so, some things I would rather be done differently. I just want to talk about the three things that were announced and pretty much everything that's talked about. And I don't really have a script or stuff. I'm just going off the top of my head. So, if you guys don't know, the PlayStation Theater Play with today, and they ended off the series with not series. They ended off the whole little event with Final Fantasy VII getting a PS5 upgrade. Which I knew it was always gonna get it. I just didn't know when. I knew it was gonna be this year because it would be a crime if they didn't do this year. And not just did it get an upgrade, it showcased Yuffie, which you probably can see on the screen. And if you don't know, I'm a massive Yuffie fan. I like the character from Kingdom Hearts, though. I saw her there first. And when I played Final Fantasy VII, I was like, I like her. She's a little thief. I love that character. And she's getting her own chapter for DLC that is exclusive to the PS5, which I'm very sorry for PS4 owners. But it is amazing how she looks and how they optimize the series and how it can lead into other things. A lot of people say that this chapter could lead into like an appearance or a cameo from Vincent or from Sid, and I would, dude, if Sid or Vincent popped on the screen, especially with Vincent being there, because he's one of my personal favorite Final Fantasy VII characters. I drew this man. He was a profile picture a while ago. Like, this man is my favorite character. If he pops up, I'm gonna be fucking fanboying out. But it's like, with Vincent and Yuffie and all of them being there, I'm super hyped to see that she's getting her own DLC, and it's really cool seeing her get the love and the attention she needs. Now we have a new character introduced. I don't know his name. I didn't pay that much attention to him, but he looks cool, and we know it takes place. I think it's a prequel between when Cloud when he fell into the church, because it seems like Barrett and Tifa are going back and they're telling Jesse, oh, well, he fell into the church, we lost Cloud, and they're all like, you lost Cloud, how do you lose a whole ass person? Which, again, technically wasn't their fault, it was the Airbusters explosion, but and yeah, that's where the DLC is taking place. But where the real, like, big excitement are two mobile games, well, one mobile game, the other one is a Fortnite version of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm okay with, Final Fantasy the First Soldier, because again, it makes money. Battle Royales make money. It's cool, I guess. And it's like super dope seeing it for some people. Again, not everything is for me, so I can't really complain. I'm just happy for the people who are excited about it. But no, what I'm excited about is Final Fantasy Ever Crisis, or whatever it's called. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry, I'm going off without a script, and this is not like me. But Ever Crisis is essentially like, they are telling the whole timeline of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Well, not even Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy in general, Final Fantasy VII. And they're doing it from before the Crisis, to Crisis Core, to Final Fantasy VII Normal, to Advent Children, to Surge of Cerberus. All of that, pretty much all the compilation games and stuff, plus Final Fantasy VII, in the novels and things before that, and they're telling it through this mobile format. And it's a single player one, so you can tell it's not a gacha game, but I'm like, I kinda wish this was on the Switch, cause look at the gameplay, which I'll probably show anyway. It is super dope. You can tell they worked very hard on this, and it's like, there's so much, like, it has a classic feel to it when it comes to like how the world map and traversal characters are, and then it's like you get into the combat and it had the remake models, and I'm like, dude, are we gonna see fucking Crisis Core Zack in the remake model? Which I know we've seen him in like the remake cutscenes, but you're gonna see like an actual playable gameplay model actually available, and I am super hyped for that. Cause again, Zack, another really cool character I enjoy. But we're getting, first of all, we're getting Crisis Core. Anything Crisis Core is pretty much gonna make you money, cause everybody loves Zack. You can say you don't like the character Zack, but you like Zack, and it's so cool. And then again, there's like the Battle Royale game. It's I don't know. I guess I would have to play it, but that's like a mobile game. I'm like, I am not very interested in that. But everything else, I wish, like, first of all, Final Fantasy VII getting a PS5 upgrade for the remake, I knew was going to happen. It is free for PS4 owners, like we own the game, which I do. Y'all know I own this game. I stream this game every time I can. But now we're not going to stream it anymore until June, because I want to play episode Yuffie, and I want to play all the other games in that glorious 60 frames per second, where you can see this man's pores. That's what I'm trying to play this game. Like, it's amazing how well they've done that game. But episode Yuffie, I'm very interested to see where it goes. But they even took a very goofy looking fucking villain and it upgraded him by like 10. Then there's pretty much the first soldier, and I'm like, still not super into it. But Ever Crisis, when all the episodes are released, can we please get this game on the Switch? Because you already put Pocket Edition for Final Fantasy 15. How about we just move Ever Crisis to the Switch, to the PS5, the Xbox one of them, please? Because I don't like playing games on my phone. But if I have to, that's why I'm glad I have an upgraded PC. Because now we can just get on BlueStacks. In BlueStacks, we can download the game, and we can play it, and officially support the game at the same time. So I am super duper hyped. These are us Final Fantasy VII. Square Enix fans are just living good. Because we have Final Fantasy VII stuff coming. We have the World Ends With You stuff coming. Kingdom Hearts is having a Union Cross and Dark Road are over with, but I wasn't super into those games. But I feel bad for the people who were into them, because like, that's something they liked and enjoyed. So I'm like, I'm not about to sit here and celebrate it, but at the same time, like, I wasn't super into them. Like, I wasn't a huge fan, but I get it. Like, it made connections and friends, and I played it. It was okay for what it was. Not in the mobile gacha game though. But yeah, I'm super excited for what Final Fantasy VII games have to offer. Anyhow, write down what you think in the comment down below. Your theories, your fan speculation, just how you feel about them. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, love, and let your heart be your guiding key. I'll see you guys next time.